Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Jordan here with Nightcap Cards. Welcome to episode 6 of a review that nobody asked for. And this one we're going to be going over the break that we did last night, as we do with all of these review videos. And last night we did a Mixer Madness break, as I so cleverly called it. And we did 8 different hobby boxes from Topps and Panini, and these are the parallels and the numbers and the autos and all that stuff that we got out of it. And I would say that at my first impression is, after I had all these cards sleeved and laid everything out, is that Panini definitely doesn't skimp on the parallels and the numbered cards and all that you get. And Topps is definitely, I know Topps holds more value typically than Panini products, but I have to say, we opened. So last night we did Topps Series 1, Series 2, Update, Pro Series, and Heritage. And then of the Panini, we did Absolute, we did Donruss, just the regular Donruss, and then we also did Diamond Kings. And I would say that Donruss definitely took the night. With Absolute in there, I would expect that, I suppose. But just the variety that you get out of the Donruss products compared to the Topps products, and this was a pretty good sampling size, I would say. I think Donruss won this one hands down. So we're just going to go stack by stack here so everyone can see all the hits that we got last night. And, and you can take your own impressions away from that. So let's just start with the Pro Series. I wasn't overly impressed with this. I can see why some people would enjoy a product like this, because obviously you're getting people that are players that are still in the minor leagues, which is fun. And this is a pretty reasonably priced hobby box too. So this would be a fun rip if you want to get some autos out of here. And then with these autos, you're probably going to be holding on to them for a little while and hope they pan out, because then you have a pretty sweet card in there. So let's get into this here. So we have a blue, and they have some decent short prints here, out of 150. Trevor Larnach for the Twins. That one was out of 99. And we have one for the Cubs. Most of these guys I don't think anybody's really ever heard of, unless you're really into following your team in the minor leagues. We have an A's autograph right here. Again, a person I've never heard of. I like this design right here. Tells you the number of their pick, which is kind of cool. But for the Indians, we have Carson Tucker. The White Sox, we have Yolbert Sanchez. I feel like I've heard of him before. And then for the Giants, Pomeris. That's one heck of an autograph. It looks like he made his initials and then he just scribbled. So that was that one. Now let's do Heritage. Heritage was a bit underwhelming, and Heritage again is just another. It's a good value buy. You're gonna get a lot of base cards out of that. You can get some short prints, and we got one right here, right on the top. And then of course they all come with the either a autograph or a relic card. But we got a Juan Soto short print, and these are kind of hard to identify. It says action in the corner there. It's this was upside down, upside down inside the pack, so it makes it a lot easier to identify. But that's a version of a short print there. And then this was actually a pretty cool one. It's always nice to get Fernando Tatis. He's highly collectible right now, and people like to get his stuff. So it's a nice game used patch. But that was our hit out of that box. Nothing really particularly to write home to mom about, but pretty decent. Okay, So now this stack right here is from all of the flagship series. So Series 1, Series 2, and Update. And we'll just go through we'll go, rainbow all the way down to the best ones that we got in the auto that we pulled. Okay, so we have some rainbows. This is a St. Louis team card. Solak rainbow. Blake Snell rainbow. Blackman rainbow. Andrew Vaughn rainbow. And we're getting out of the 2021 numbered cards right here of Orioles. It's nice to get rookies again that are numbered. We'll always take that. A's. These are out of 2021 rookie card. White Sox. And then we're getting into the greens here. Greens are out of $4.99. They do pop really nice. But again, my overall opinion is that there's just, per hobby box, there's just not a lot compared to obviously what you're going to be getting out of a Donruss product. So we have some Seattle, some Yankees, and then this one doesn't look like anything special, but it's out of 300 and it's this advanced stats down here, so that's what makes these cards different. Go to the Brewers. Then we got out of red. These are out of 199. Please sack for the Cleveland Indians, or Guardians as they're going to be called now. And then a team card. We got 2 team card numbers, which is kind of interesting. Then we get a Yu Darvish. This one's out of 70. This is with the 70 with the print around right here. And then we have a Mother's Day right here, and these are out of 50 with Bichette and Semien. That's a nice card. Those I'm going to get in short print like that. And then we have our 3 either relic or autos that were out of those 3 boxes. And then the first one right here is Trey Turner patch. And we have a Garrett Cole 2 color. It's nice when you get a patch. It's 2 or 2 you prefer. 3, 4 is awesome. 4 is definitely very rare, but 3 color patches are pretty sweet. So we got Garrett Cole there. And then we had 1 auto out of those 3. We got 2 relics and we got 1 auto. And we had a Dane Dunning. Again, it's nice to see you get a rookie card auto out of that. So that was the Topps product. Again, I was definitely underwhelmed, for sure. And then we get to, and this is what I'm talking about. So this is just out of one. This is all of either a short print or a numbered card or variation of some sort compared to 3 hobby boxes of Topps flagship. So if anybody's ever wondering, if you want to get a lot of color, you're probably going to want to go with Donruss products. That's just my opinion. They don't get a lot of love because they don't have the logos on them, which is definitely a bummer for sure. But okay, we're gonna go through the blues here that we got. Joey Gallo, Acuna, Schmidt, Stevenson, rated rookie, Lopez, Big Papi, Flaherty, Nelson Cruz, Twins, Arenado. Obviously this product was released a while ago, so we're going to have some players in here who don't play for these teams anymore. Yachty, Gaussman, Trout. Always happy to pull any Trout. Trout's always good. Rated rookie, Tavares. Bo Jackson. Alright, and we'll get into these are the name variations on the cards. Bigfoot. .354 career runs. Clemens, Big Sexy. I like that one. Big Puma. Mine's Berkman. And then this one was so confusing to me until I realized who the player was, but I was like, what the heck is that? And it's the Tominator. Didn't realize that was his nickname. Played for the Twins for a little bit. All right, and then these came in every hobby box. You get 4 of these stars, and then you get one of these Liberty ones. And that's just who we got. So we got Randy Arozarena, got another Clemens, lots of Clemens. Rizzo, we pulled quite a bit of Rizzo too, Yaz. And then our Liberty was a Kyle Lewis. And we'll get into our numbered cards here out of 2021. Matt Olson, Corbin Burns, Realmuto for Philly, Blackman, Suarez for Cincy, Judge is another Rizzo, lots of Rizzo. Too bad he doesn't play for the Cubbies anymore. Arizona, more Clemens. Definitely plenty of Clemens last night, and a Bo Bichette. That one's pretty good. Like that card. And we're just going to keep working our way down the line. This was one of the coolest cards of the night, I thought. It's out of $9.99, but that design is so cool to me. I'm a huge fan of that. And then it's a Babe Ruth to boot, so I think that card is one of my favorite cards of the night. Pretty cool. Gavin Lux. And we're getting into out of 500 here. Mark McGwire, it has this little stat down there. That's why it's numbered that way. Same thing with this one. This one's out of 400. Mike Trout. Any numbered Mike Trout is good. This card was another one of my favorites of the night. This Aaron Judge, this blue really pops out of 249. So this card's pretty sweet. I like these Unleashed a lot. I think this design is one of my favorite ones out of all the stuff I ripped this year. And then we get another Babe Ruth, and we get out of 100. So there's lots of Babe Ruth in here, and again, it's just like with Trout, or Judge is a really good one to pull right now. But then when you get these Babe Ruth in here, these are pretty sweet cards, and this one's out of 100. This one is 90 out of 100. And that card's pretty cool. Then we hit a Clayton Kershaw again. I just love this border design. When I first saw it, I was like, wow, that isn't a super fractor, is it? And it's not, of course. It's out of 99. But that's a pretty sweet looking card. I love the foil that it's around that. It's pretty awesome. And we get an On Fire Luis Castillo. That's out of 75. Nice card. And then these are the hits that we got out of that. So you get 3 in each box, either autos or memorabilia cards, and we got a mix. So we got a Casey Mize patch. Then we have a David Fletcher auto. And then this card's gonna be pretty sweet. Just a base, it's a base signature series, but it's a good one, Joe Adell. So I know people aren't huge fans of redemptions because they take a little bit of time to get to you. But this Joe Adell one is going to be pretty awesome. I was pretty happy to pull that card. All right, let's go to Diamond Kings. We'll save what I believe is the best box for last, which was the Absolute. I thought it was absolutely the best. See what I did there. All right, Diamond Kings. We have our gray frame parallels. Jazz Chisholm, Ryan Sandberg, and we get a 2-patch of Sam Huff for Texas. And then we got a Monty Harrison 2-patch auto for Miami. So that's a pretty nice card. Like that card. And now let's get to Absolute. And this was the first time I actually have opened an Absolute, and I was very impressed. I just think the Their auto cards are awesome, and we had some pretty good stuff out of here. So this was definitely my favorite box of the night, for sure. So I would love to rip more Absolute. I think if they should be doing it next year. Haven't heard that they wouldn't be, but that would be a fun one to do a full case of. You'd get some pretty monster stuff out of that. Brandon Lowe for Tampa Bay, that numbered out of 199. Then we have a Sam Huff. Lots of Sam Huff out of 149. I like the design too. It's a sweet design. And we're getting into our Tools of the Trade, a 3-patch of Dustin May. That's a nice card. And this was pretty reasonably priced too, these Absolutes. I was really surprised by that. Zach Collins, we get a mega patch there out of 99. That's a big one. It's actually a 2-color. I mean, just barely, but you can see that one in there. Just barely a 2-color. And then we're getting into some of my favorite autos I think I've ever seen in a card. First one, and this is a rookie, Monty Harrison, for Miami. We've definitely had some Monty Harrison going on last night, but that auto and that patch inside of there they sign it on is just on fire. This is like my favorite version of an autograph, I think. So that card was pretty sick. Really happy to pull that one. And then we get another rookie, same type of card too. We get a Tristan Mckenzie. And these two cards are, I love this. I love this design. I think that is, for me, it's the coolest auto, relic auto that I've seen this year, maybe even ever. This is some cool stuff right there. So these are definitely some really nice hits. Not numbered, but that's okay because I mean these cards are just monster. I mean they're monster thick too. On top of everything else, everyone loves to get some chunky stuff. But these two cards right here, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So again, guys, Topps always seems to get most of the love when it comes to baseball cards, but I think Panini blew it out of the water, and that Absolute really just took the cake for me. So again, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and the video. Share it with your friends and your family, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, all that. This is Jordan for Nightcap Cards. Peace out.